Assalamualaikum and what's up everyone? Alright, do you have any experience in bad or in toxic relationship? And how does it feel to be in toxic relationship, or what have you learned? And how do you overcome it? Alright, today I'm going to talk about how to deal with toxic relationship. What is toxic relationship exactly? Basically, toxic relationship is you consistently feel drained or unhappy after spending time with your partner. Maybe the relationship no longer feels at all enjoyable, though you still love your partner, right? For some reason, you always seem to rub each other the wrong way, or can't seem to stop arguing over money issues. You might even be afraid of the thought of seeing them, instead of looking forward to it, as you did in the past. Now, we will explore some signs of toxicity in a relationship. First is lack of support. You don't feel supported or encouraged, and you can't trust them to show up for you. And the second is envy or jealousy. It can become an issue if your envy keeps you thinking negatively about your partner's success. And the third, controlling behaviors. These behaviors might stem from jealousy or lack of trust, but they can also suggest a need for control, which both can contribute to a relationship. And fourth is dishonesty. Dishonesty is like constantly making up lies about your whereabouts or where you meet up with, because you want to avoid spending time with your partner, or because you worry how they will react if you tell them the truth. And the last one is a lack of self-care. The last one is a very important part in a relationship, which is it can lead to the toxic relationship. And you might let go of your usual self-care habits. You might withdraw from hobbies you once loved, neglect your health, and sacrifice your free time. This might happen because you don't have the energy for these activities, or because your partner disapproves when you do your own thing, which is it's not good. You are free to do whatever you want to do. So how are you gonna deal with this toxic relationship thingy? How to deal with this toxic relationship? Well, first, be willing to walk away. Make sure your self-esteem and confidence are strong enough for you to know that you will be okay if they leave the relationship with you, or if you wind up having to end it with them before you try to face the toxic spouse. If you haven't there yet, get help. Second is use your voice. Your voice is to thoughtfully express how you're feeling and how it might be causing distance in the relationship, so that you can rebuild trust in the relationship. Ask them to acknowledge how their actions are impacting you. This is where we communicate. And the third one, start taking up space. Recognize your partner's harmful patterns and cycles, including their triggers, emotions, and behaviors. Let your partner know how you're feeling and that you need some space in the relationship to make you feel included as well. And fourth, seek out help. If your relationship has worsened to this point, you might need to involve a mental health expert in your interactions to provide perspective. Like go see a doctor or talk to someone else. And then the last one, learn to trust yourself. A gaslighter will have a tougher time twisting your reality if you are totally present and not question your behavior. Inform that their view does not reflect your experience. And if they continue to speak negatively about you, you will not engage with them until they are prepared to hear what you have to say. And that's how you deal with toxic relationship, and I hope it helps. Stay away from the past. Yes, confronting the past will probably play a role in rebuilding the connection. But going forward, this shouldn't be the only priority in your relationship. Avoid continually thinking about the worst case possibility, since this will just make things worse for both of you and bring you back to square one. Remember, we do not want any toxic relationship. We just want a healthy relationship that could bring us in the prospect of life. That's all from me. Thank you in What's Up 2.0.